I'm gonna put it off the wall.
Shouldn't we get a chisel?
What?
Ah! Never mind. Oh. I should
Keep this?
use this, take this thing off, and then just use the bottom in my feed shed for a table. Because David's taking my dresser.
You're playing in it. Look at Mama Cat having fun. Mama Cat, Mama Cat, Mama Cat, Mama Cat, Mama Cat, Mama Cat. And now he wants to play on eel trap. Yeah, he's the one that he had.
Okay.
Here we are on Carter's tiny homestead, preparing for our winter crop. Today, I am gonna turn old thing into a new thing. I'm gonna repurpose a sink that we used to use in the bathroom that was replaced when we remade the bathroom. Check out the sink. Somehow this expensive marble that's Italian, my mom ordered it for some reason. She was acting as Mrs. Moneybags.
It's totally not true. That came with the house.
Italian.
I didn't.
It does match the kitchen sink. Oddly enough, this marble matches the kitchen sink.
That's true. They probably took one slab and just, it's like, you know, you do a model house, you just make everything the same.
Dang,
That's why I
didn't notice
took
it until it got out here. That's
dumb
so
sink out and put in one that's useful.
So we're gonna turn this cabinet into a greenhouse, a lighthouse. Oh, a lighthouse. So we're gonna put a grow light atop, and then we're gonna put plants in to allow them to sprout. So a starter house.
How about a grow house?
A grow house.
Only not for growing herbs.
Yeah, we're only gonna grow carrots. We're not growing herbs. We're just doing.
I'm talking about your herbs, little boy.
Oh. So that's what I'm working on. Let's keep going. Dang it. This is heavy marble.
I don't think it's marble. I think it's called
Oh.
slate, some kind of granite or slate or something. Whatever it's called.
I hope it's not mica. You know that children dig out mica from caves in India
No.
and Pakistani and other places? There's actually in Iowa or Ohio or Ottawa, there's a mica field. Crazy. People die, things collapse, people die, it's bad. Child labor, terrible. Alien, I just ripped off the alien head. It's so weird. Ah.
Oh my goodness, what a weirdo.
Purposely.
Think of all the time wasted on wasting.
Think of all the wasted wasters. The wasters.
Think of all what's wasted is wasted after you waste it.
Think of how wastedness is.
Think of how wastedness is after you waste it for so many wasting weights.
Couldn't waste another wasted minute wondering how much wasted people waste their sobriety with waste.
What? That doesn't even. I can't believe how many people waste their wasted time thinking about other people wasting their sobriety when they're wasted out of their mind, wasted instead of wasting what they would have waited for. Yeah.
We gotta put shelves in here.
No, because if you put shelves, it's gonna block it.
Yeah, just grow one thing at a time. Oh no, a couple tall things at a time, huh?
Well, why don't we just, a couple of those egg crate things that you have will fit in there.
Mm-hmm.
those egg flats that we use, I think 4.
Hold it at the bottom.
Yeah, and we just,
Well, not if we do a light here and a light on top, because then you could have 2 pieces of light. Oh, but we don't have light
no, we don't have to light it. We don't want to buy another light. We're not that expensive yet.
Well, did you see how, remember they had that, some growing herbs on your countertop and it had a light on it?
Oh, yes.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much those are now. We could probably find one at the thrift store.
I don't want one.
Well, I just want it for the light part.
Oh. Well, I showed you that you could use one of those animal heat lamps
Is that what we're going to do with this?
and you just put in a grow light. No, we're going to use one of that grow light that I have in the closet already.
Never mind.
Why don't you just use the screw gun thing?
Because I don't have that bit.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Dang it.
Which bit is it? I found some bits.
This is the Phillips.
I don't know what that looks like.
It looks like a star. Not a star, it looks like a curl.
Oh.
Like,
So here is our lamp. And right now we're devising a roof system.
when I was in high school, I did color.
I remember that. Here he goes. Come on! David, before you do that, I have an idea.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah, what are you going to use for your roof part?
Oh yeah, I'm working on this part.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Whoops.
What are these? Oh shit. I think I drill and screw like this, and I would keep it from spinning. Screw there. Or spinning.
And then screw these on here.
And then
And then we just throw a piece of tin on top.
I think we should do black paper over it and then the tin over it. And that, and like, do it like, I think I
So
want
it's
to get more
raised
of
so
these.
it'll fall backwards.
Yeah, so it'll go that way off the sides. And then since it's gonna be up against the house, it shouldn't get too wet, but just in case like the wind's coming at it. No. Just can't remember right now. Okay. So I've got.
What's my British accent?
Oh, whoops. It's because I smoked some pot. I become cockney when I've got a little pot in me. Alright, so let's get to it. I've got my wood here. I've got my 10. I'm going to use this 10 from... I can't remember exactly where I got it from, but I remember cutting it with those giant snippers that are used for pruning trees and other things. It might have been a Scarlet's pen before it became Scarlet's pen. So I've also got the screws in my pocket. I got a pocket full of screws. Some of them have the proper tip, and some of them do not. It's fine though. I'm just going to use whichever I can get into the wood. The goal is to screw the wood. Alright? Alright. I'm going to start here. I've just made a mock-up of what I want it to look like. I think this might work. The only problem is that these are odds and ends that I found at our rubbish station. Well, our wood rubbish. The only
But why does your accent go in and out?
Because a lot of words I don't know, and all. Dang it! I don't know a lot of the sounds of the words or the letters.
So dumb.
And I also can't hear it. I think I might be tone deaf.
What does tone have to do with it?
Sound?
What does sound have to do with it? Good thing I'm carrying the camera. I'm so helpful.
That's funny. In my head, I said, "Your words, not mine."
Hater.
It's funny because wait, that's usually used as an insult, but it's like, wait a minute. It's so funny.
I don't get it. You say, kid?
It's really long.
Well, I think you gotta fasten down these sides.
I think
now.
it's not gonna reach there. Okay, good. No, it's not. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. Dang it. No, like, why do I do this? Go to Pine Box and put it over.
Oh, that's true.
I know you said that you wouldn't do that, I thought.
Yeah, I was gonna do it on those ones that I already built. I think I had it like that before I made a greenhouse with the sun. I only use it in the summer. Oh, that sounds like a delivery truck. Oh, you need to hold it? Oh, dang. Your light's kind of adjusted.
Just gonna have to push it down.
Oh, okay.
Down again.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. First, I won't be hitting it, so.
Now.
Yay. Awesome. Now we just need the top.
Is it too much? Doesn't matter, but is it too hot? Can it get too hot?
Can it get too hot?
I I know
It has the back to vent.
Oh yeah, the vent is open. I mean, the back is open.
And if you put your paper across the top, don't fasten it to the sides, just from the back. Then you have the air coming out the sides, right? Nothing's gonna blow in there from the sides.
I don't want anything to like underneath and get in there. But I guess if that's
And that tin, you could even put a piece of tarp on top of that too.
I don't even think we need that down there for using this. I think I would just put this a little towards the front because the back isn't going to get wet. And I have it to where pretty much leaning that way. Oh, this just came from when we had Scarlett's house over there. And I had to cut it off.
Oh, when you hit the kid in the head.
I'm looking at that on camera.
No, because nobody called the police.
What?
Beat her whole head up.
You just her nose. It was an accident.
Oh, was that your face? Was that your face I hit? What, a piece of sharp metal?
No.
I guess I'll sneak a snack while I'm supposed to be helping. So delicious. Fresh lettuce.
You have to be really careful. These edges are sharp.
I'm gonna cut myself.
Why?
I think we should put that on there. What did the girls cut you?
Yeah, you should put that back there. This is so cute.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what can we put around the edges
I guess you could put the grass on there.
so we don't kill ourselves?
Those pool noodles.
Oh, we could put the pool noodles around it. I do have the pool noodles in the back. All right, here, I'll go get them.
Do you have metal screws?
Aren't all screws metal? These are made of wood?
You hope you're not.
Why? You didn't tell me they had screws made of wood. I'm confused. I didn't even know they had screws made of wood. We never
Right.
bought any before.
I need your help. I figured it out myself.
God, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to figure out where we could get some screws made of wood. Why'd you use these?
There was a hole already.
Oh, I know how. Can I tell you? You just put a brick on it.
There's no talk about it.
Oh, they're gonna talk about it.
Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about.
Really?
Talk about love, love, love. Let's talk about love.
Melly was like, I like when David sings on those videos.
What?
I like your baby sister. It's like, I totally really need to do it.
Oh, yeah, now I have to go there. I don't think I'm going to do that.
If we only duct tape, maybe we can just duct tape it. That's some no tape. Why don't we put the tarp on the back and then you don't have to fasten it because it'll have a nice tarp. You can tarp from here to that.
You know what?
Yep, that's a good idea.
Instead of a tarp, let's put bricks up here with succulents because they don't need to be watered often or as much. All right. It's nearly done. It's basically finished. It's nearly done. I need to get some metal screws to finish that, the roof, and then we're gonna clean this out and we'll get our and we'll have our wonderful plants in the outside grow house. And then we can start putting those delicious things in the ground so they can grow up and feed me. So we have taken our sink out of the house, and I have taken off the sink part and left the cabinet. I've screwed on a light. I screwed on a roof. I placed cinder blocks on top of that roof, and it is now complete. Bam! I am gonna beautify it, but for the time being, this is what I'm using. And it works out just fine. Bam! Those are my new ones. These ones we started in my mom's closet. And that's why she's like, I'm sick of all that light. I'm gonna need some darkness when I'm sleeping. And so we brought out the grow house to the patio. It's small enough to do, 8 crates and a couple plants. The goal is to just get through winter and get ready for spring, or get ready for spring and get ready for winter. Either way. Booyah! So the goal is recycle, repurpose, reuse. I mean, you have the ability to grow, I promise. Just figure out a way to do it.